What is going on? It is a cold December 10th day here in New Jersey, and I'm sitting in my car trying to suck up some heat out of it, and I got these lures in here. Now, I figured I'd do a little thing on them. I haven't said anything about these lures before because they're kind of my wintertime go-to lure, and I really hate to give this one out of the bag, but the people I think that would affect my area don't watch my videos anyway, so I'm kind of happy about that. But I just got a couple in. As you can see, I ordered some up here, and because I lost my last one here not too long ago. But it works really well. And this works for bass. It works for bluegill. It works for crappie. It works for pickerel, spotted bass, and you can throw it on lighter setups. When things are cold, like right now, this is one of the things I pull out. And you'd think, oh, that doesn't work this time of year. But believe it or not, it works pretty good. And it's one of my wintertime uses. So, and that lure is the Jensen, or not lure Jensen, Jesus, I can't even say it right. The Jenko Shinobi Shad. So, there you go. And the color I'm using is called Grimace. That's one of my favorite colors. It's a beautiful color. But, yeah, if you look at this bait, they're really reasonable to get. I got a 2-pack because, like I said, I lose them. So, I got a 2-pack of them. And if you're fishing, you're looking to throw something that the fish are being a little finicky. You got some clear water. You know, they're not chasing big baits. You know, they're not biting the big swim baits. You want to downsize. This is actually a good one. It's got a little bit of sound to it. It's got some flash to it. And it's kind of in that range of size that at this time of year, you see a lot of the little fish bust on the surface. So I see that a lot on the lakes where I'm at is on days where it's not too windy. You can actually see the bait fish bust on the surface. And this is about the size that they like. These are I want to say 1/8 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I think they're 1/8 ounce, but they're in that 3-inch, 2.5-inch range. It's a perfect size bait. It really is just a mouthful for a bait. And I fish mine you can do however you want. You can jerk them. You can twitch them. You can steady retrieve them. I do like a steady tree pop, so that way they don't sink to the bottom on me. And they seem to do pretty well. Usually when they do the stop and go thing, they usually grab hold of it pretty good. So the hooks are sharp as hell. Don't hook yourself. They will get you. So use some lip grips if you're using these things. I'm telling you, getting this stuck in your finger, you're getting it back out. It hurts. Trust me. I tell you that from experience. I've done that once or twice. And it's a great bait. They're fairly cheap. They're not super expensive. If you compare them to other baits, like a lot of the Japanese JDM baits, these are 1/3 of what those would be. And I would suggest going with the Jenkos anyway. These are Japanese baits anyway, I think. No, made in China. It's a great bait that, for the money, it's hard to beat. I think they're $7 each. So it's a great bait to use. Double blade, slower sinking, and just covers water. I fish mine usually on spinning gear, and I usually go, I put a swivel on and add another length of line after it, leader. And I'm opposite of everybody else. I do a heavier leader with a lighter line. So if I use 8-pound test, I use a lighter line. A heavier leader. So that way when if I get a toothier critter, they don't cut it off quick. Because I'll throw a 6 or 8-pound test, and I'll add a 12, 14-pound leader on it just for the fact that I don't want them to bite through it so quick and lose a lure. Like I said, they're not the most expensive lures in the world, but they're not the cheapest lures either. They're not $1 each. They're $7, $8 each, and they get expensive. So anyway, if you get out and you need a bait, they're not biting. This is one of them baits that not a lot of people throw. And it's a great bait to throw because of that fact that, so many people throw Cincos, and they're throwing Ned rigs now where I live, and they're throwing chatterbaits and whopper ploppers that you just go, you got to think outside the box. And this really is a great outside the box bait. It hits all the spots. It's got your bait fish look. It's easy to use. I just dropped it. Easy to use. They cast a country mile, and especially on light line, you're using 6, 8-pound test. They cast really well, and it's a good bait. Get a chance, get out and give them a shot, and they catch everything. Like I said, bluegill, bass, crappie, perch, pickerel. I'm sure they'll catch trout. If you're in lakes where they got some big trout in it, they'll probably eat that. your smallmouths and rivers will eat these. So yeah, if you get a chance, check them out. It's the Jenko Shinobi Shad. And the color I'm using is called Grimace, I believe. It's Grimace? Yeah, Grimace. And there you go. Let me know what you think. I'll see you out on the water.